Hello, and welcome to Urban Hood Money Talk. It's a fact that we need money to enjoy life and focus on the things that we really like. I'm your co-host, Allie, and I'm here with Mushi Buyan. Our mission is helping you gain financial freedom. You're listening to one of our special weekly market talks, which provides news on the upcoming week that may be important to traders. And we're super excited that you're here with us.
So by all means, I don't know everything, but every day I learn something new. And in this market, I think it teaches all of us, how to stay humble, never be cocky. And example is like today, look at Tesla. What really happened to Tesla? So what you are looking today's the S&P today, it's today's the one day's performance. But if I look at S&P for last 1 week. 1 week, Microsoft did very well. We know what happened yesterday. Microsoft, Nvidia, you can see that most of those big cap was doing very well that until today, I guess, today would have been better, but at least it's good to see that a lot of green than reds, right? But over today was what happened. Microsoft lost a little bit momentum. So I had Microsoft before, but yesterday when Microsoft went high, I did sell some and then come back. Whenever it's back today, I saw slowdown. I started buying some. So tomorrow, if Microsoft goes down, I'm going to buy some more because Microsoft, I do feel like they will turn around. They'll do very well in their earnings as well. So I am bullish with Microsoft. Um, Nvidia, I think Nvidia, Google, you can look at all the other companies, Meta, Amazon. Amazon, I think it has a room to grow. Amazon didn't grow. But overall, last one week, if I look at a month, it's not bad. In a month, you see the Nvidia, it's time to pull back a little bit. Nvidia and Meta is just on fire. So we'll see that Meta's earnings. But until Meta's earnings, it might do like what happened to Tesla. You guys saw the Tesla today at some point, it went with the Tesla close to 300 and it pulled back, right? So whenever it went to about Tesla 296, I started selling Tesla. You know, I'm just like many folks, just did not want to take a risk what might happen on the earnings. So then I thought, okay, let me at least take some profit and just sit there with the cash, and then tomorrow we'll see what happened with the market. So in a way, I'm glad that I have done after seeing what really happened. But still, that with Meta, similar thing may happen. Okay. Um, but if you look at last 6 months, look at last 6 months. Last 6 months, you have to look at some of these went so high that money is going to get shifted right after this earnings. This is the time that you just do not go chase something already went so high, and then go look areas and how really is strong. Like a Target, we'll see how Target look at 18% down, and overall last 6 months, Target and T-Mobile, IBM, I think their earnings didn't do that well, so it's also going to get them more down on the IBM side. But there are on the different sector, technology sector, non-technology sector, you can look at. Financial sector, we know that is struggling on the financial side. Restaurant sector, consumer cyclical, that's here. This is something on Ford. I think yesterday you guys saw that Ford went, I had a announcement, price cut, and it went down. Although Ford and GM is in there, but if I compare Ford and these and Tesla, I do think the fundamental Ford, GM, their fundamental is strong. It's not. I'm not saying it cannot go down more. It may, if it shift a little bit, it's a good company to keep an eye, on if you are going to in that industry. Okay. From there, any of you guys is looking any of these stocks at all? individually or you go index? If not, fine. So the other thing what I wanted to go today, just share, look at what happened with the Tesla. This is like technical. On the Tesla side, I'm just 15 minutes, 5 minutes kind of gives me a way. If I'm looking at today's chart, like what happened when market was open, you see that that when market was open at some point, it went to here, it went all the way. You see, there are on the technical side, I do see that okay, at some point it went high, and then these people started. When I'm looking at it, some other indicator, you can see there are selling happening, and this is exactly what happened. All right, later on after market, it went all the way close to 299, and then it's just people are taking profit. They didn't want to take a risk, and then after market, it did try it at some point, and when announcement came in that Tesla did well in the earnings, so you see the big candle try to go up to 90, 95, and then it could not hold up. It just lost the momentum. But right now, Tesla is in over 24 hours, the market around below 280. So I am selling some Tesla covered call, 280 call. So in a way, I am hoping that tomorrow, that when market pull back, and I'm going to buy those back. I do not want to take a chance for Friday. So I will try to take advantage of those volatility. Okay, you see the 15 minutes and look at 5 minutes. 5 minutes also gives you the story is on the technical side. The story is similar, not really high. It has very good momentum going all the way high at some point and then started going down. So as I was looking at today, what's really happening, then I see that profit taking is happening given that some of the bigger other chart, or sometimes based on the history also what happened before last 2 quarters of Tesla. I knew that somehow I didn't feel like that it can continue with this momentum. So then I thought, I would rather walk away with the green than red. So that was my with the technical plus my intuition, and then now I'm looking and thinking that I'm glad I have done that. Okay, that was my reason with the Tesla not to stay in the market and then get back tomorrow. Let's see what happens. But I do, when things like this happen, if you look at history, Tesla is a stock doesn't go all the way to the technical. There are surprise happens. So I would not be surprised at the beginning market going to pull back, try to pull Tesla below. If I'm looking at the chart, let's say I'm bringing 4 hours. Let's do last 20 days. That's 4 hours chart down. If I look at 4 hours and then long term there, what happened? You see that 275. This is the price. This is one of the strong, that 275 to 276. If it pull back more, it's going to go down more. You see that. So Tesla is 250, and here is the price. You see that some indicator I have earlier, 265. If Tesla cannot stay above 265, so Tesla is going to go down more, just like with the volatility. All right. Else tomorrow, you might see that it's shifting, go down, come back, but it might bounce back right after that. So if it keeps going down more, I will be adding Tesla, because I'm not adding Tesla. Starting 275, it goes down more, I'll add more. I'll add more, because I do think that the Tesla is going to turn around and very soon. Okay. Any question on the Tesla side before I shift? Microsoft. Okay. I am going to I guess going to make it short because I know that after a while I had I've come online, wanted to share. But look at what Microsoft is happening on this. So let's see if I go on the daily chart. That's the last 1 year daily chart of Microsoft. You can, if I look at daily chart, look, Microsoft is been doing long, is showing us good sign that it's totally upside, up. The trend is going up, right? As we are seeing that the trend is going up, some of this strong trend, you see that strong bullish movement, and those who is looking at stochastic and RSI, and then look at squeeze pro, it does tells you that is more upside. Today was the pullback happened because yesterday, like just like some other people took some profit today, little down. You'll see that Microsoft overall for next week before it comes earning, it will do similar to what we have seen with Tesla. It might try to pull back, pull over 270, see the 370 and above, try to go high, and then up based on the earnings, we'll see, what it does. Is it ready to go above higher or not? But if Microsoft come when it's come, Microsoft has all kind of indication knowing that they will do very well because of their big investment they made in AI, right? So hence, uh, we'll see what happens. But today, as Microsoft pulling back more, I think I added some of these, and I think some of this trade I shared in my that the Discord room, that what I was doing. Okay, but I do. When it's a Microsoft is a strong company right now to be in. Those who invested earlier, you're lucky that you got in early. You didn't get out, especially like in around April time. Look at around April time, Microsoft was below 300, but since April it's just above. It just keep staying up. There's a big gap up also happened around this time. Any questions on the Microsoft? Okay, next. Mm, any other stock you guys wanna go, or I'm going to share a couple more, and then I know that I have to run to another event I have. Apple is also showing the same strong sign like Microsoft. You can see that Apple, in a way, Apple has a trend to go higher or pull back a little bit higher over 200. It's 95. I would not be surprised to see Apple going over 200 before earning, and after earning, we'll find out what happened. But Apple has a good momentum to go above 200 range. Okay. And of course, Apple also announced that they are also coming up their own version of what do you call it, their own version of AI. That also helped today with the market. Okay. At some point, actually, today it did touch 190. Yeah. That's before the market at some. Cool. And Microsoft with the Meta. Oh, Meta is crazy. I'm regretting that I sold. I had a good amount of Meta. but I was happy with the profit. But I could have uh, when I could keep some, but I got out completely with Meta. With Meta, it's just exceptionally doing well. If you look at it, it's just keep going. Meta has a, if you look at the chart, daily chart, and it does showing the sign that it can keep, if it is going with this momentum, it's ready to touch around 330, 340, 350 range. Okay. Yeah, you see the long term Meta is the technical chart looks really good with Meta. The daily chart, 4 hour chart, 30-minute charts is also there. Also profit taking happen. That's always on the short term. Okay. Shop, another one. You guys keep an eye on shop. Shop seems to be getting ready to go upside. You can see that it had a couple days ago. It did touch the 17. 71, and it is ready. Like if this one is staying above 72, you see the 72, 76 range is ready to go, stay upside on uh, on the shop. Mm, Nvidia. I think this is the last one, and then I'm going to take one or two things. If you have a question, and then I'm going to end the session. On Nvidia, you can see that Nvidia uh, is for a while. I think it has been. This is also another stock. I just when it was below 300, I was in when it was around this range, and when it came to above 330, 340, I just got out. But you see that some point 307 to it had this huge jump, and then just stayed up long time. You know, this and Nvidia is right now it's on fire. Just keep going. But one thing you might see that, with next few weeks, earnings is going to tell us the money in this from this big cap, the is going to is going to get shifted. Those who have not seen that weekend one, that this weekend I shared, which is Monday, there is a video on YouTube on our YouTube channel urbanhood.org. Just to make sure that you guys have seen that, nowadays. Uh, urbanhood.org. If you go there, you'll see this YouTube link you are going to show. If you have not seen it, watch that. In the video there, I mentioned the money is getting shifting and why. Some of the macro economics level details I shared there. But money we have seen that money rotates from one sector to another sector every few months. Okay. And oxy is something that in energy, we know energy is struggling for a while, and it did something. Now this oxy, if you look at it, look at where it was at some point. It did touch not too long ago that oxy or 66. It did it went to 80, 90 areas earlier. But now if you look at this 60, around 60 range, but it is ready to go higher on the upside on the bullish area 61. This is something slowly we're seeing that money people are investing in this um, the sector. Okay, oxy in the energy one, you might want to keep an eye on. Okay. And if it goes below 58, you see that this price 58, 57, then just don't go, then what, it might go down more. You see that it does. If you look at back for weekly and track back even before 56, 55 in that range. And some of these things you are looking at it, these are in the technical details. We see where the buyers and sellers sitting at. A lot of buyers are sitting around 60s, around here, the next one 56. If it come below 56, it's going to go down more then, right? But for now, you see that this range 60, 61, a lot of buyers are sitting there. So now this one is ready to go above 60. So if money gets shifted, we'll see that you'll see that these are the stock people are going to go after.
That's it for this episode, folks. Thank you for listening. And if it was helpful to you, please click the like button and follow us so that you can listen to more of our podcast. You can also visit us at urbanhood.org to learn more about our other programs. We hope you'll check in with us again. And until then, keep learning and do whatever it takes to reach financial freedom and follow your dreams.